and all the other fine amenities of life, come to Black House Cigars and ask us how you can become a member and get 24-hour access. We are veteran-owned and operated and open 7 days a week. Black House Cigars has fresh, hand-rolled, premium, aged organic cigars that are the best money can buy and come with the satisfaction guarantee. Come to Old Town Spring at 318 Gentry Street or visit us online at blackhousecigars.com.
This message was from our proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hi, this is Sidney Young.
And Tressa Ray. And we want to invite you to the Daily Buzz Radio Show.
Every Monday through Friday at 12 noon, live from KNLY 91.1 FM, The Boss, and all our social media platforms. We bring local business entertainment from the greater Houston area to your ears and eyes.
So don't forget, Monday through Friday at noon, watch us live at
www.thedailybuzzradioshow.com.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY, New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
The program presented or submitted by members of our community and are a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM. The views expressed do not necessarily reflect those of KNLY 91.1 FM and its affiliates.
Daily Buzz Radio Show, dailybuzzradioshow.com. My name's Sidney Young, your host. Ooh, caught the pin today. Tressa Ray owes me $10. Tressa Ray!
Hi, guys.
Caught the pin,
Welcome
girl.
back. Yeah, you caught the pin. Because you studied and you did all this research to...
You know why I got hair up here? I got too much brain power, that's why. All right, the radiation from the brain power just eliminates hair. Leave it alone.
Okay. Anyways, welcome back, guys. It's Monday.
Hey, I hope y'all had a great weekend.
Another manic Monday.
Another manic Monday. Hey, check this out, man. We got a lot going on this week, Tressa Ray.
Yeah, we do.
It seemed like we got here this morning at 9 a.m. and it was like... whoosh.
It was go time.
Oh, my God.
It was definitely go time. I mean, even as I was getting ready for work this morning, my phone was going off, and it was go time. Today was go time. Today was definitely not a slow Monday.
Can y'all tell Tressa Ray's stressed? Can you tell? She needs a vacation already, don't you?
I do. I feel like, you go on vacation. I just was in Chicago, and it's like I need a vacation from my vacation.
You got a tough life, Tressa. Do you drive the Mercedes or Lamborghini each day? It's a tough decision for her.
Today's Monday, so no.
Hey, let's talk about some stuff we got coming up. We have a new show starting February 1st called Today with Cachet.
Yes, we do. Yeah, did you see she came out with some coffee mugs and stuff?
I saw that.
Cachet, if you're listening,
I wanted the bobblehead.
Oh yeah, the bobblehead, that'd be funny.
Yeah, then like you hit it, it goes boom, boom, boom. We need bobbleheads.
But then it'd be cachet.
Do I make a good bobblehead?
I'll throw pins at your head all day.
Okay, Today with Cachet, that'll be on every day. Monday,
Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Yeah, she knows I don't. And that is going to start in February. I believe it comes on at what, 10 a.m.?
10 a.m. to 10:30 a.m.
And she's got some pretty interesting guests she's already lining up. Mm-hmm. And what else we got?
We've got, this Thursday, we've got Angela Aja's book launch at the Butler House.
Which the name of her book is?
Yes, the name of her book is Summoned to Soar, The 5 Stages of a Rise of a Woman. The pre-sales are going on right now online, summonedtosoar.com, $19.99, gets you your book, and it gets you a study guide for the book.
Whoa, back up, because I got to go back to my elementary days. A study guide for a book?
Yes, so she's got a guide for the book. I think she hasn't really gone into too much detail about it, but I think it just kind of explains to you.
Is there a test? Because I fail at tests. Is there a test?
Well, you know what?
I'll pay you $10 to do my test.
The book has more than just pictures, so I don't know if you're gonna want.
Angela, you never told me this.
You were just interested in the build up and the crap. That's what you were interested in.
Okay, Tressa Ray.
But no, so we'll be out there on Thursday at 6 o'clock.
Butler House is here in Spring area, and is a very, very upscale place. Matter of fact, who's coming on the show tomorrow?
Brian Butler, the owner
of the Butler House.
He's coming on here tomorrow.
He has a story
Hopefully
behind
gonna
that.
bring us some food.
Now, I will not be here tomorrow, so you're going to be here along with a special guest
Yes,
co-host.
I will.
So you're going to do okay hosting the show by yourself tomorrow, right?
Of course, I did great
I
last
won't be,
time,
Big
right?
Papa won't be here to hold your hand no more, huh? Okay.
Let's not call you Big Papa. That's weird. Anyways.
Okay. Also, what else we got going on?
Well, during the break we talked about you were at Brad's, right?
Yes. Let me tell you about Black House Cigars. I'm glad you brought that up. Black House Cigars in Old Town Spring. If you're in the north part of Houston, go out to Old Town Spring. He's right there. You can't miss him on the left-hand side as you go in. It's split. You go to the right. His business on the left-hand side there. He has a very unique place. We did that live event over there about 2 or 3 weeks ago. They hand roll each cigar.
We got to watch his wife hand roll the cigars. So that was really cool.
Yeah, and also they have a very unique lounge area out there. If you want to just go relax and get away, you can sit in there. They have internet, you name it. If you pay a monthly fee, I think it's about $75 a month, something like that.
Yes.
You can. It's open 24/7. They give
get
you a code.
And
Go in there at 3 o'clock in the morning, smoke a stogie, and
business
get away
meetings in
from
there.
people yelling at you at home.
they have an Xbox. They have a little
Do they
lounge
really?
area where you can watch TV. They even have, I think on Saturdays and Sundays, they have a barber that goes in there by appointment. And
I went there. It's
there's
half
a
off.
whole little section in the corner where it's like an old school barber that goes in there. It's really cool.
That's pretty cool.
I really like Brad's
Black
place.
House Cigars. Mario and Patty, our newest realtors on board. They're very
Yes.
unique.
Patio,
Mario and Patty, and they are with Gary Green Realtors. They're actually coming back on the show very soon. And so we got a lot going on. We have today, which we're going to take a short commercial break. When we come back, we talk with Bob Milner with St. Jude's Children's Hospital. Uncle Bob is in the house.
Well, he is being honored at the St. Jude's Research Gala.
Well, I honor him every day. That's the difference.
Oh,
That's me.
nice.
We'll be right back. Do not go away. DailyBuzzRadioShow.com. We'll be right back.
Hey, don't change that dial. We will be right back with the Daily Buzz Radio Show.
Watch us live in our social media, Facebook Live, YouTube, Twitch, Periscope, at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Are you great with people? Do you have professional experience? 91.1 The Boss wants to interview you as a sponsorship promoter. Contact us today at 713-370-5051.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Could your business use more customers? Could your business use more online traffic? Sponsor with 91.1 The Boss radio station and let our multimedia radio station promote your business. Contact us today at 713-370-5051.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you want to make your college experience different? Become an intern with 91.1 The Boss. We are interviewing interns today. Contact us at 713-370-5051.
Angela Aja, author and writer of the book Summit to Soar, is hosting her book launch party at the Butler House on January 10th from 6 to 8 p.m. located at 23931 Butler Road in Spring, Texas. The evening will feature her 5 stages of the rise of a woman, a book cover reveal, a reading by the author, light bites, and drinks. Please RSVP through the event on Facebook, Summit to Soar. Thank you to the generous sponsors, the Butler House Restaurant, Writing Boutique, and Behind the Gates magazine of Carlton Woods.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Woohoo! We're back with the Daily Buzz Radio Show.
Welcome back, Daily Buzz Radio Show. Now, by the way, if you're on Facebook, shout out to us. We will shout back at you. So we're live on all the social media streams, 91.1 FM The Boss, the Daily Buzz Radio Show, or catch us online at radiotheboss.com. Tressa
Yep.
Ray, guess who we got in studio today?
We've got Bob Milner.
Bob Milner,
With-
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital honoree.
Honoree, there you go.
Now, you're almost like a judge, Bob. You're an honoree.
Yeah,
Do you have
okay.
like arresting authority or
I
anything?
think that's, I have no arresting authority
Arresting
now. I asked for
authority.
it and they denied it.
Oh,
It was
Lord.
denied.
Yeah.
Well, at least you asked, man. I like that.
They said you have not to have ever been arrested in order to hold arresting authority.
Hey,
So
that little
Oh.
incident where you didn't stop, I don't.
I was
count
3
that.
years old.
he drove he was driving a BMW at 3. So what? Bob, let's talk about this, man. You are an honoree. Explain what that title holds.
Wow. It's kind of humbling, actually. You know, St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital is such an incredible organization. They've led so much innovation in the treatment and cures of childhood cancers and diseases. And I grew up in Memphis, Tennessee. So St. Jude's has a really close place in my heart. You know, as a kid, I grew up, and we grew up kind of poor in Memphis. My dad was a cop. And every year we would get the Sears Christmas catalog. I don't know if you're old enough to remember that. But we each, you know, we would go through and mark our pages and mark the presents that we wanted Santa Claus to bring us. And every year, my father had us pick out a toy, and we would take it to St. Jude's to give to the children at St. Jude's. So we did that, and of course, until we didn't believe in Santa Claus anymore, and then we still took a toy over there. But to grow up in Memphis and to really understand the impact that the Thomas Foundation has and the impact that St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital has had on saving lives and giving lives to children is just... I don't know what to say. It's very humbling.
Well, you know, St. Jude's has been a leader in this community, not just the Woodlands, but Houston for years. I mean, they're huge. And when they finally got out here in the Woodlands area, we were, as a Woodlands resident, you're kind of honored that St. Jude's is out here because it actually increases the, what's the word? The grandiosity of this community. It really does. Just
we're building our own medical center.
Right.
And it's great.
Yeah, so, you know, there are a lot of great hospitals around the world, and, you know, of course, Houston has a great medical center, but one of the cool things about St. Jude's is they share all of their research and their technology with everybody. So they've treated children from every state and most countries in the world. And, you know, it costs a little over $2 million a day for them to treat children. And they're a leader in research. Since they started in 1962, they have improved the childhood survival rate in childhood cancer from 20% to over 80% due to the research.
Wow,
it's really incredible.
Wow.
One of the things a lot of people also doesn't understand about St. Jude Children's Research Hospital is a lot of the equipment or diagnostic testing machines that they use, they've actually invented, and they hold the patents for them. They have people, researchers around the world on a waiting list who want to come work at St. Jude's because of the innovation that St. Jude's brings to childhood disease and cancer research. It's really incredible. They're such a great organization, and they serve really the world, not just you know, one geographic area.
You know, and Bob, you know, if you're in the Spring Woodlands area, you know Bob Milner. Bob's involved in so many organizations. Pet organizations. I've seen your little dogs. I like your dogs. He's involved in all these different organizations. Bob at one time ran a huge business out here. He's retired from that just to take on more business, so to speak. So he really didn't retire. But let me ask you, what's your role in the St. Jude's Research Hospital?
So for several years, I've been involved in raising money for St. Jude's. I helped start a foundation and an event in Southern California before I moved back here. And that event has carried on for many years, and it's raised millions and millions of dollars for St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. So really my role has been a messenger to business and to people to get them to understand the impact that their donations to St. Jude has for saving lives and enriching families, you know, in the future. Not just families today, but their research today is going to cure cancer tomorrow, and that's very impactful.
Wow. And trust me, I mean, everybody knows somebody who has a family that has been affected by cancer. And, you know, and that's a terrible thing. But when you have a child who's infected with cancer, that is like, it's almost like, you know, it really goes deeper because it's a child involved in this.
I have 4 children. 3 of my children are cancer survivors.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Bob, I now see the passion. I see it in your face when you mention this. I see your passion to get the word out about this, and you're doing it. You know, you've been very, very unique in that what you're doing. And we're going to talk about an upcoming event you guys got going this month. But you've been very unique in the organizations you get involved in, how you help bring awareness to them. And we appreciate that. We're going to take a short commercial break. When we come back, we're going to talk about an event coming up here in the Woodlands area on the 26th.
The 26th.
And we're going to talk about it when we get back. So do not go away.
Hey, don't change that dial. We will be right back with the Daily Buzz Radio Show.
Watch us live in our social media, Facebook Live, YouTube, Twitch, Periscope at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Are you great with people? Do you have professional experience? 91.1 The Boss wants to interview you as a sponsorship promoter. Contact us today at 713-370-5051.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Could your business use more customers? Could your business use more online traffic? Sponsor with 91.1 The Boss radio station and let our multimedia radio station promote your business. Contact us today at 713-370-5051.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
You want to make your college experience different? Become an intern with 91.1 The Boss. We are interviewing interns today. Contact us at 713-370-5051.
Searching for a comfortable lounge environment where you can bring your own scotch, whiskey, bourbon, and enjoy a relaxing environment with leather recliners, couches, TVs, sports, movies, and a poker table, and all the other fine amenities of life? Come to Black House Cigars and ask us how you can become a member and get 24-hour access. We are veteran-owned and operated and open 7 days a week. Black House Cigars has fresh, hand-rolled, premium, aged organic cigars that are the best money can buy and come with the satisfaction guarantee. Come to Old Town Spring at 318 Gentry Street or visit us online at blackhousecigars.com.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Woohoo! We're back with the Daily Buzz Radio Show.
Hey, welcome back, Daily Buzz Radio Show, dailybuzzradioshow.com. Tressa Ray, before we go into this event, Tressa Ray, did you hear what was said during the break?
I did, and that was actually pretty shocking. You said that no child has to bear any of the cost for treatment, travel, housing.
Yeah, so no family or child pays anything out of their pocket for travel, any expenses related to going to Memphis to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital for any of the treatments, the medicines, the food, housing, nothing. They bear zero expense. It's 100% covered by the St. Jude Children's Research Fund.
Wow, the federal government needs a program like that.
They do, don't they? Yeah.
I mean, I have goosebumps. I'm very open with this. I have a 7-year-old, and so, God, if anything ever were to happen, I mean, I don't know what I would do, especially, emotionally and financially. I'm sure I would figure it out, but that's just a great program.
Could you imagine that angel knocking your door from St. Jude's and saying, hey, don't worry about it. Can you imagine the stress with a family that has a child of that nature? You do. You went through it.
Yeah.
And to get that knock or that phone call says, hey, we got it from here. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Boy, you must go, are you kidding me? Are you serious?
Yeah, it's expensive treatment for cancer. All three of my children were over 18 when they were diagnosed, but Rick Shadiak, the CEO of St. Jude, helped me find the right places to get them treated he really connected me with the right doctors and the right researchers at the right time. But so even then, St. Jude Children's Research Hospital was very impactful to me.
This is incredible. I mean, what St. Jude does for St. Jude, I keep putting that, what St. Jude Children's Research Hospital does for families is incredible. It's Christmas all year round.
Yeah, it really is.
That's now let's talk, Tressa Ray. We got something coming up with St. Jude.
Yes.
They have the St. Jude Miracle in the Woodlands Gala, which is...
It's going to be on Saturday, January 26th from 6 to 11. It's going to be at the Woodlands Waterway Marriott Hotel.
6 to 11? You don't even go out to 11. So...
Hey, for this event, I would definitely, I'm pretty excited.
Now, I'm told you got to wear like a tie and dress up and clean up and everything, right?
Yes. I think that's awesome.
For you, baths are optional, though.
You see, this is pretty unique stuff. If you're online, I'm holding up the flyer. There you go, right there. And the Marriott Hotel is a very right there on the waterway here in the Woodlands. How do they go about getting tickets for this event?
So you can go to their website, which is on the flyer, or you can go to the Facebook page. One other thing I'd really like to say is we'd like to thank BMW of the Woodlands.
Absolutely.
They've stepped up to be a significant sponsor and to help us put this event on. And we're really grateful to them for supporting us and supporting this cause and doing all that they've done. They're a really great organization for doing that.
You know, we talk about, you know, me and Trusty are talking about the different, I mean, a family basically, their financial worries are when St. Jude takes over, there's no expense for them. But that does come with a price somewhere, and these events help raise funding for things of this nature. We're looking at only $150 a seat, so they isn't a ton of money, and obviously there's some tax benefits for that as well. And you guys expressed to us prior to the show you have several tables still available. If an organization out there, if a business out there wants to get involved, you get a round table, it seats up to 10 people, that's $1,500. And there's, of course, 501c, I imagine, correct?
Yes, it is a 501c3. And, you know, one other thing I'd like to say is this event really was started by the Kane family. They own the Panera franchises in the Houston area, and they had a child who was diagnosed with cancer and treated at St. Jude's. So they were really the genesis of this event starting in the Woodlands and helping it become what it is today. But yeah, $150 per seat. We still have sponsorships available. You can go to the flyer, the website on the flyer. You can go to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital and type in the Woodlands event, or you can go to our Facebook page and get all the information that you need to get.
And think that the corporate benefits for this. You know, this is a new year. Most teams say, hey, in January we're going to do this, this, and this. This is a great opportunity for you to grab 10 members of your team and go out to an event that's not only beneficial for the community, but also benefits your team. You get to spend an evening with your team, having dinner, they dress up, they have that camaraderie, that team building event. Yeah, and you get to, everyone wins in that deal.
Yeah, it's a win-win for everybody.
So I really like that. Bob, let's talk about the event itself, but you guys, after this event's over with, there's more things coming up. You're always working with different things with St. Jude's. What's some of the other things you got going on, Bob Milner himself?
Well, they have a marathon here in Houston. They have several events throughout Texas. I'm involved in 2 big golf events out in Southern California. One is called the Warburton, which is hosted by Patrick Warburton, the comedian, and he's also he was in Seinfeld and lots of sitcoms.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm also involved in the Scotty Medlock and Robbie Krieger Golf Invitational. And Scotty Medlock is a really famous sports artist, and of course Robbie was the lead guitarist for the Doors.
Oh.
And we got together and started that event about 12 years ago, and it's sold out every year. We have a waiting list to get into it, and I think last year it raised about $900,000 for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, and I think the Warburton raised about $2.2 million. There's more money in Palm Desert than there is in Malibu, evidently.
And if Tressie can raise $900 million or $100 million, she can get a free ticket over there, couldn't she?
Hey, I'll take her on a personal tour of St. Jude if she can raise that much money.
You may have to Uber over there.
We'll Uber all the way.
I'll definitely try.
In a G5. We'll Uber in a G5.
There you go. Now you style it. Okay, Bob Milner, St. Jude's Research Children's Hospital. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk about some more stuff coming up on the Daily Buzz radio show this week and some more events coming up, so don't go away. We'll be right back.
Don't change that dial. We will be right back with the Daily Buzz Radio Show.
Watch us live on our social media, Facebook Live, YouTube, Twitch, Periscope, at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Are you great with people? Do you have professional experience? 91.1 The Boss wants to interview you as a sponsorship promoter. Contact us today at 713-370-5051.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Could your business use more customers? Could your business use more online traffic? Sponsor with 91.1 The Boss radio station and let our multimedia radio station promote your business. Contact us today at 713-370-5051.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
You want to make your college experience different? Become an intern with 91.1 The Boss. We are interviewing interns today. Contact us at 713-370-5051.
Angela Aja, author and writer of the book Summit to Soar, is hosting her book launch party at the Butler House on January 10th from 6 to 8 p.m., located at 23931 Butler Road in Spring, Texas. The evening will feature her 5 Stages of the Rise of a Woman, a book cover reveal, a reading by the author, light bites, and drinks. Please RSVP through the event on Facebook, Summit to Soar. Thank you to the generous sponsors, the Butler House Restaurant, Writing Boutique, and Behind the Gates magazine of Carlton Woods.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Woohoo! We're back with the Daily Buzz Radio Show.
Welcome back, Daily Buzz Radio Show, dailybuzzradioshow.com. Tressa Ray. Now, Bob Milner's also has another cause that's dear to his heart, and that's animals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes, animals are very dear to my heart.
Yeah, look at that smile.
They're my children now.
Let's talk about your furry children.
All right.
Go
So I have
ahead.
5 of them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're rescues. 4 years ago, I never even had owned a pet.
Really?
Yeah, and then, so when we moved here, I told my wife we'd let her get a dog when we finally moved back to the Woodlands, and so we got this little Maltese, and she turned into Daddy's little princess. So she, when we were building the business here, I got her a car seat, and she would go with me to Houston to talk to vendors. She went everywhere with me. So, so I ended up starting an animal rescue. It's called Heart, H-A-R-T, and as of the end of the year, I've been involved in rescuing over 2,542 dogs in 4 years.
Where do you put them?
Wow.
So we have a facility out in Tomball where we'll take them in. We have a vet clinic, so we get them healthy. We have a trainer on staff, so we get them trained, and then we find homes for them. But also work with other rescues to help find homes for their dogs. And there's an overpopulation of shelter dogs in Texas, and there's waiting lists for dogs in states like Ohio, Wisconsin, Indiana, Minnesota, because they've had community spay-neuter programs for many years, so their shelters are only like 25% populated. So we use Sprinter vans to transport dogs for rescues up to those states to families that want to adopt them.
And how do you get funding for this organization?
People donate to our cause. We hold fundraising events. We held a volleyball tournament this past summer in Tomball and raised money. You know, just a lot of people, we get a lot of donations through Facebook. When Harvey hit, a lot of our people that we work with in Minnesota and Wisconsin, they came down and brought John boats, and they slept in sleeping bags at our facility, and every day they were out in their boats helping rescue animals. And people found out about it, so we get just lots of anonymous Facebook donations through the Facebook donor program now. And then we have some families that have decided they wanted to create an endowment for us. So we have small endowments. And, you know, we just work our butts off to raise as much money as we can to help save animals.
Man, that's pretty cool. You know, you like dogs, don't you? You're a dog or cat person. Which one?
I'm a dog person.
Are you?
Definitely not a cat person.
Yeah, I'm allergic. I'm allergic to cats.
Are you?
Yeah, but we have a cat. We rescued a cat.
Do you really?
Oh,
Yeah, so we need to know if the dogs are cat friendly because a lot of families have cats in their house too.
Yeah.
So we want to know if the dogs that we're going to adopt
Don't
out
let
are
them
cat
watch Tom
friendly.
and Jerry.
Okay. good idea.
Hey, Bob Milner, let me tell you, it's a pleasure having you on the show. You're not only an honoree with St. Jude Research Children's Hospital.
There you go.
You're an honoree here on this show. We're going to pronounce you the Daily Buzz honoree.
Oh, thank you.
How about that,
Thank
huh?
you. I'm humbled.
Now, I still have my Burger King.
Does that come with like a burger and fries or
Well,
anything?
I got that Burger King helmet thing.
Do you?
They give you a Burger King.
Helmet,
You
the
get
crown.
Thank you.
the
You might take
crown.
a sticker, your name off of it, put Bob on there.
Darn it. But for Bob, I would. You're a fantastic guy.
Thank you.
Hey,
Thank
real quickly, Tress Ray, give out the phone number of St. Jude. So if you want to contact St. Jude in reference to what we talked about today, call this number.
This is going to be Janet's number, so it's going to be 281-605-7600.
Cool. That's St. Jude's. And remember the event coming up on the 26th. Take some time. It's only $150 a seat. Take your staff out there. It's a team building event too, and plus you sponsor a great cause. We will be out there along with other people out there in the community, so it'll be a great opportunity for you out there to meet and greet. All right.
Yes.
So
We've got
now,
some Facebookers.
Plus,
if you
you'll
wanna
get to
shout
meet
those
Tressa in
out.
person.
whoa, huh?
She'll be signing autographs.
With her
I
security
guess I need to
personnel
work
around,
on
of
my
course.
signature now.
Who we got on Facebook,
We've got
Tressa
some
Ray?
Facebookers. Sarah Young, she's saying you are a
Sarah.
strong man with a strong family.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you, sir.
And she works for the Racy Fish Foundation, so
Cool.
she's going to talk to him and see if he can maybe sponsor. And I am sorry about Padme. I do love Padme. That is her cat. I am not a cat person, but I love her cat. Hi, Katie. And we've got Angela Aja on here saying,
Angela
"Woohoo!
Aja.
Hey, Bob. Incredible."
Where's Mama today?
My mom's doing audits today.
Oh, she's working.
Yeah, my mom's she works for MD Anderson. Sorry.
Yeah. It's okay. They're a great hospital.
So she works for MD Anderson. They're in the middle of audits today. So hi, Mom. I'm sure
Okay,
you'll watch
and
later.
tomorrow we have who again?
We have Bob.
No,
we have
I'm not back
Brian.
tomorrow.
We have Brian with Butler House. He is the owner of Butler House.
Brian Frenchak.
Frenchak. There you go. So that is tomorrow at 12 noon, DailyBuzzRadioShow.com. Tune in tomorrow. And we have some more exciting times with Tressa Ray tomorrow because I will be gone. We'll see you tomorrow. Adios. Woo-hoo!
We are broadcasting.